All right, let's talk about Basket Case, which is a 1980s cult film that I've really, really wanted to see for a while, and I've always heard great things about it. And I was really, really curious about the movie because it just seemed like one of those movies that would be up my alley. And honest to God, it really was. This is one of those cult movies that to me is very, very um, the way that they have the sincerity in this movie is interesting because this movie is a very sincere cult film that's low budget, if that makes sense, because a lot of these low budget films can be really cynical, and I felt like this one, for being what it is, I felt like this was a really, really, really fun time. It was so entertaining, and I gotta stop saying words 3 times in a row. Really, really, really. Um, but this movie I think is so entertaining because the basic plot of this story is that um, this kid Dwayne, and he has a basket, and he goes into this hotel, and people start getting killed off, and then there's this little thing in his basket, which is his deformed little brother Belial, which the name Belial is funny. It's like a demon. That's hilarious too. But he's got this deformed little brother, and like it's really insane that like this movie is so weird. It's a very, very odd movie. It's very out there. I don't know if a lot of people like. There's some people I feel like who won't like this movie, like even if they like cult movies, and that's fine. Everybody's got their own opinions. But for me, I really did enjoy everything about it. I thought that all these characters were fun and interesting. I felt like, again, it's a very sincere, low budget movie where the acting in it is very, very weird. Like it is not acting that it is not human acting. The way that these people talk is not normal.
Oh, God, no! Help! Help! No! Stop fighting, goddammit! We're just going into the dining room, Dwayne. Now stop it!
But I enjoyed that about it. I enjoyed that about it and made it really memorable. And I thought the gore was really fun and entertaining. Like it's not fully shown on screen, but I felt like they utilized what they could with their budget to make this movie just really fun and entertaining. And it's just the effects too are really weird. Like they're good, but they're weird. They kind of vary. Like you've got Belial, who sometimes people will just be wrestling with a prop of him, or there will be moments where Belial is in stop motion, and it's because it's in stop motion. It's hard to take it seriously. But again, I think that adds to charm for this movie. It makes the movie charming and fun, despite being noticeably stop motion with some scenes where like he'll be like moving around really, really slowly, and then like you see in real time a table fly after he throws it. It's very, very much that. And also all these main characters, the main character and all the other side characters to me are very just have good personalities. Like each one of them I do remember watching. I remember each a little something from each and every one of them, no matter how long they're on screen. And I really again enjoyed that because the movie again is sincere for being a low budget movie. It really has things that make you remember it. It's not just, I don't want to say cynically like shit out, but it's one of those movies that is a part of that kind of genre of these cult horror films where like you watch this and go, wow, it's weird, it's odd, it's strange, but it's very, very charming and very, very likable and fun. And I just have such a fun time watching this one. I've only seen it once. I mean, this is the first time I've seen it, but I really enjoyed it, and I really want to watch it again. I definitely want to go buy the Blu-ray now because this is definitely one that I'll add to my collection. And again, it just works very well on being so fun with the characters, with the gore, with the effects, even if they're weird and the acting is really weird. But despite that, it still gives it its charm and gives it its watchability for me because I really did enjoy a lot of things about Basket Case. This was a really fun time, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Hey guys, if you like this video, consider checking out my other content. I review a majority of films that are pretty recent, and also older films, and mostly horror as well. Horror is my favorite genre, so I expect a lot of horror. And check out all my links down below. I have a link to Patreon. I have a link to Instagram, link to Twitter, link to my Facebook group, Horror Enthusiast 101, and to my own personal Facebook page, CDR Movie Reviews. And thank you for anybody who watched this video. Thanks for watching.